This is the story of our family, the Family La Bonche, and how we went in search for our circus heritage.
The Family La Bonche is the alter ego of the Five Circus.
We live in the northeast and comprise of many young people, all the way from Alnwick to Billingham or Townlow to South Shields. Our journey began nearly a year ago as we set off to discover our circus history, and we were actually quite surprised at where this journey would take us. We made a remarkable discovery and connection to a familiar place in Newcastle, plus a brand new face to add to our circus family, Arthur Fenic.
Fenic!
Arthur Fenic, the son of a department store family, first encountered the circus at 19. He had a green caravan with yellow wheels, delivered when his father was alive, and travelled with circus and fairgrounds for 6 years before returning to run the store.
When our Arthur was just a lad, he bought a caravan without telling his dad. From a home of riches and plenty, he ran off with the circus when he was nigh on 20.
Well, we're in Fenic's shop, which is set up by Arthur Fenic, who was really into circus and carnival things. There he is then.
He became an avid collector of circus ephemera, posters and handbills, and these are what we discovered in the Tyne archives. The collection provided so much fascinating information, like circus superstitions.
Well, look in the archives. It was just like literally tiny book, and just had on it circus secrets. It was just really interesting, just like quite funny things like never sleep inside the big top and don't whistle. So I wrote them down, and they've been put in the newspaper, and I wrote a bit about them. Don't juggle yogurt. That's something that got off Harvey and Wilf, because in the show they obviously were like don't juggle yogurts, and then Wilf came back on with loads of yogurt on his face.
And we met amazing characters like my hero, Dame Laura Knight. When I first met Laura Knight, I was rummaging through Arthur Fenic's scrapbooks, and it mentioned that she was painting some guys from the circus, and me and Helen looked and went, wow, what? Painting? So we have to find this woman.
She used to have a big Rolls Royce, or mentally a big posh car. So she'd open the door and sit in her little basically mobile studio and paint whoever she was seeing.
She really managed to capture not only the image of the artist, but the feelings, the emotions, the smells of the circus. I'm still bestotted by her, and will probably be for the rest of my life. So thank you, Laura Knight.
There was a tightwire walker who fell to his death between two towers in Durham in 1237.
And of course, Kinga, billed as the only female fakir in the whole world.
What's a fakir?
A fakir, Colonel, is someone who's trained in the arts of sorcery, magic, and of course, mesmerising. She was a friend of Arthur's, and she often visited the store with her crocodile Cleo. I remember the crocodile escaped and it sent the whole shop into a tiz.
And he talked to Kinga in the tea room, and her crocodile escaped.
To Fenic's shop, she was a crowd bringer, but don't touch her croc, because it'll have your finger. We're gonna have to do something with all this stuff we've found.
For that, we're going to need a three-prong attack.
Three-prong attack.
A show. An exhibition. And a newspaper.
Newspaper. The La Bonche. That's a fine name for a newspaper. We're going to need a crack editing team to sort that one.
And we needed a team to pull off the exhibition as well. But using the exhibition for a backdrop for the show, that was pure genius. forget, another big element of the show was a recreation of old acts.
Oh yeah, like Kinga.
So I played Kinga for the La Bonche show. The effect of playing Kinga, it'll help me in the future by being able to be a powerful and like an important character. I'll gladly carry on that on in the future and just remember that I'm being a certain powerful character because I was Kinga. Kinga's just going to be always with me in the background now.
And don't forget, another big element of the show was a recreation of old acts.
Oh yeah, like the synchronized swimmers.
I'd watched it being performed for years, and then to be able to perform was really fun.
It was really nice to be able to do the acts that Helen has done because she's been our teacher for quite a while, so it's really nice.
We got to use all the old costumes as well.
And I think we've been taught by like everyone that's in Ham.
They created it and we get to perform it.
So when I was walking through town a while back, and I never really thought about all the Fenics and the actual shop. I didn't even use the like passive thought to it. But now walking past it through town, I'm just like, Circus is involved with that. Like all the Fenics and Kinga. Kinga used to go to that shop with a crocodile.
What a great journey.
We found out we're connected to the circus kind all over the world, not just in the northeast of England.
I loved it all, and now I feel like we're one big happy circus family.
On se jeune de s'aimer tu jeune, mais c'est parfois bien trop court. Puis un regard, on se quitte en pas, on ne regrette mais trop tard. On se jeune de s'aimer tu jeune, mais c'est parfois bien trop court. Puis sans regard, on se quitte en pas, on les regrette mais trop